Did they see this in their future? Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we'll be taking a look at what the cast of Doctor Who have done since leaving the TARDIS. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're only looking at actors from the revival and who have left the show to work on other things.
There's a bear on your roof.
Yes.
Number 10, John Simm.
The drums are coming closer and closer.
He's certainly tackled a wide variety of roles in his long career, in 2011 taking the role of Lloyd Baxter in Mad Dogs, a lawyer who, along with his friends, gets caught up in a world of corruption and international drug dealing. Playing another vastly different character, he starred in Collateral in 2018 alongside fellow Doctor Who veterans Billie Piper and Carey Mulligan.
Well, at least let me order you a cab.
But despite Simm's wide variety of roles, he's never quite been able to get out from under the Master's shadow. He's reprised the role on screen numerous times, and in early 2021, a series of Big Finish audio adventures starring him, Masterful, is set to release.
Anything I can do, I could make the tea, or isn't that American enough?
Number 9, Christopher Eccleston.
That's who I am. Now forget me, Rose Tyler.
Though he was successful in bringing Doctor Who into the modern era, Eccleston famously departed the show after just one series on bad terms with the creators. Owing to that, he hasn't donned the trademark leather jacket since. He had a brief stint afterwards in Heroes as the Invisible Man, but his most notable roles came in G.I. Joe: Rise of the Cobra and Thor: The Dark World, along with The Leftovers on HBO.
Arturo, I need you to fly me to Australia.
But in 2019, he released his memoir, a heavy read in which he shed light on his lifelong battle with anorexia, raising awareness for mental health.
I remember seeing photographs of myself and I was critical of my body composition.
Number 8, Freema Agyeman.
I went to the moon today.
A bit more peaceful than down here.
After wrapping up Series 3, Agyeman returned to Martha Jones a handful of times in both Doctor Who and Torchwood. But in 2009, she'd taken on the role of Alicia Phillips in Law & Order UK, a junior barrister working for the Crown Prosecution Service, which she starred in for 6 series. She also appeared briefly in The Carrie Diaries as Larissa before playing Nomi's girlfriend, Amanita, in Sense8, the Wachowskis' short-lived Netflix show.
You alright? I am now.
But most recently, she's been starring in NBC's New Amsterdam, a primetime medical drama as Dr. Helen Sharp, the head of oncology.
I want to have a baby.
Number 7, Arthur Darvill.
You could lose it. Cost a lot of money, that.
He left Rory Williams behind in late 2012, but has never been able to shake the allure of time travel, as his most prominent role post-Who was Rip Hunter, a heroic time traveler with his own ship and an impressive roster of co-stars in DC's Legends of Tomorrow.
I'm not appealing to you as Time Masters, but as humans.
While this means Darvill is still a fixture at comic conventions everywhere, he also gained praise for playing Reverend Paul Coates in Broadchurch, alongside stars of Doctor Who, both past and future, David Tennant and Jodie Whittaker.
I can't believe it would be.
Number 6, Billie Piper.
The inside's bigger than the outside?
Yes.
She went from family-friendly Doctor Who to one of the least family-friendly shows on telly, Channel 4's Secret Diary of a Call Girl, in which she played Hannah Baxter / Belle Sinclair, a high-class escort working in London. After that, she moved on to playing Brona Croft, a low-class escort also working in London, destined to die and be resurrected by Frankenstein in Penny Dreadful.
Oh. Well, there's gallantry.
But it was in 2016 that she gave the performance of a lifetime in Yerma, a play by Simon Stone which made history as one of the most acclaimed performances in the entirety of British theatre.
Plenty of room.
For what?
A children's bedroom.
Number 5. Peter Capaldi.
I'm not a doctor. I am the Doctor. The original, you might say.
Owing to the fact he was the most recent one to helm the TARDIS, Capaldi hasn't yet built up an exhaustive repertoire of roles following the 12th Doctor.
Got my eye on you, Bear!
Oh, sorry.
He returned to the role of Mr. Curry for Paddington 2 in 2017 after appearing in the first one during the filming of Doctor Who, and provided the voice of Rabbit in 2018's Christopher Robin.
Owl, you've been up all night. You should have
Don't you worry.
But it looks like the future is bright for Capaldi, as he has a big role lined up as part of the Suicide Squad sequel, directed by James Gunn. Number 4. Jenna Coleman.
Doctor? Yeah. Where am I?
Right off the back of Doctor Who, Coleman took the leading role in Victoria, ITV's period drama about the ascension of Queen Victoria and her early years on the throne.
While I attend to affairs of state, I don't spend all my time in the nursery.
Though it was well received, it's been placed on hiatus, with speculation that ITV might be recasting to show the Queen at an older age. In the meantime, Coleman's most celebrated TV role was in The Cry, a harrowing drama about a young mother who loses her infant son in mysterious circumstances.
Of all the things that can happen to a person, there's a few things that could be worse.
Number 3. Karen Gillan.
You're running from River. I'm running too.
The most drastic change of Karen Gillan's career came in 2013 when, on stage at San Diego Comic-Con, she revealed she'd shaved her entire head to land the role of Marvel villain Nebula in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Gamora, look at what you have done. You have always been weak.
She appeared numerous times as Nebula in the MCU and has ridden that wave into other Hollywood blockbusters, though she did wear a ginger wig to make a cameo as Amy in Matt Smith's final episode. Most notably, she's appeared as Ruby Roundhouse in the Jumanji reboots, but she's tried her hand at other things as well.
So, we return the jewel to the Jaguar statue, and then we go home. No problem.
In 2018, she wrote, directed, and starred in the feature film The Party's Just Beginning, which was reviewed positively. Number 2. Matt Smith.
Do you ever miss it?
So much.
His biggest role since leaving Bow Ties behind was easily his stint as Prince Philip in The Crown, but Smith has actually been all over the place.
Inspire everyone. Lead them.
They won't listen to me.
In late 2013, he starred as Patrick Bateman in the American Psycho musical and has been a fixture in British theatre for the last few years. Along with that, he's been in a fair few films, though they've proven to be hit or miss. He was in Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, also the disastrous Terminator Genesis. But things can only get better for Smith, as he's found himself with a role in Edgar Wright's next outing, Last Night in Soho, as well as a place in the Sony Marvel movie Morbius.
How far are we allowed to go to fix something that's broken?
Number 1. David Tennant.
You could stop this right now. We could leave this planet. We could fight across the constellations if that's what you want, but not on Earth.
Frequently topping lists of the greatest Doctor of all time, Tennant hasn't been away from screens of all shapes and sizes since 2009. He's become a go-to actor for the Royal Shakespeare Company, most famously playing Hamlet in an acclaimed run on the West End that was eventually adapted for BBC Two.
There's a fantastic Szechuan place around the corner. You like Chinese?
He played Kilgrave in Marvel's Jessica Jones, as well as taking on the long-running role of Scrooge McDuck in the updated DuckTales. And who could forget his legendary performance as DCI Alec Hardy in Broadchurch. But many will cite his turn as Crowley in Good Omens as being his best since the doc.
I assume this is about Armageddon.
Yes.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.